set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the Washington Commanders and the Carolina Panthers.
Matt Gay to kick off for Washington.
Matt Gay now ready to get this one started. And Monday Night Primetime is underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Again, all right, this is Trevor Etienne. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
2nd and 10. Need something positive here. Looking in the air here. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock. The problem's on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up. And we're seeing this more and more these days, mixing some deep looks into that opening script, Brock. Test all levels of the secondary. They held up there.
Yeah, and it's not going to be the last time this defense will be tested. This group likes to push the ball down the field. They answered the call that time.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. Short pass brought in. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. Following the play, we have an injured commander. The training staff out there to check on him as we pause. All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10. This is Ja'Cory Crossman. Right away, we've got a loose ball. Panthers pick this one up. Not much return after the fumble, but they will take over inside the red zone. Did not want to start like that. They get their shot to show what they can do, and they cough it up immediately, and they're off the field in one play.
Did you see what I saw there, Kate? I think I saw the excitement leave their body as somebody else was on top of that fumble. If you're the type to believe in omens, well, this is a very worrying start to this game.
Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. They're going to throw now, following the turnover. To the outside, it's intercepted. Trent McDuffie in to pick it off. And the Commanders get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
At their own 11-yard line.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Running on the ground here, Kronsky Merritt. And this won't get him any extra breathing room. He's brought down back at his own 7-yard line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Second down give to Kronsky Merritt. They're working a couple yards past the line. Tackle made by J.C. Horn.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Looking at a tough spot to punt it away if this third down is unsuccessful. Third and long, they're going to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. So that's going to go as a pickup of 36 yards. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great one.
Completed over the middle. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Here we go, set. 19.
Daniels setting up the play action. Throw left side, complete. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. Give him 24 on that play. And that's good for a Washington first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. To the air again, Daniels. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it, 2nd and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Bronco 80. Ready, right?
This one set up for Daniels. And this will only complicate matters for third down, partner. They're sent backwards. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Come on, come on. Hey! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Daniels throwing on third. Taking a chance to the end zone. Defender gets his hand in there and breaks it off. A possible touchdown denied. It's going to bring up 4th down. On now is Matt Gay to try this Commander's field goal. From the left hash, this is from 47. Gay's kick is good. And they're able to get 3 points off that turnover.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Has this at the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10. Here's ETN to begin the drive. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 26-yard line.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. They go right back to Etienne. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that first down.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable third down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
Here's Etienne on first down. Oh, the football's loose. But I believe someone on the Panthers made it to the loose football first. They're hanging on to it. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock. But now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
So following the fumble and the recovery, here comes 2nd and short. From the gun, Etienne gets it. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
It's a gain of 2. That's good for a Panthers first down.
We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. Just 3-0 is our score. Back to Charlotte in just a moment. We're ready to go with the second quarter. It's Panthers football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Etienne again. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Now toss it to Etienne. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up 3rd down. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. Man, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. Just got it away before the hit button. It doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Before he can break it upfield.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Ready, set.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Tag. Viking 18.
Now Daniels off the play action. McLaurin downfield. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. And it helped set his target up to put some more yards on that stat sheet.
Hosky Merritt on first down. He stopped after ripping off an 8-yard chunk. It's second down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. He'll work against the blitz. Has him on the quick hitter. He's got it in the red zone. And he will not score, but he got oh so close, Brock. Out of bounds 4 yards shy of that end zone. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. Big play got him to the doorstep, Brock. 4 more yards now and goal to go. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
QB runs can be some of the most difficult plays for these defenses, but not for the defense right there. Did their homework, and they get an A+ for how they defended that play.
Here we go, here we go.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Chased out to his right. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup.
Yeah.
Unless you're already committed to going for it on 4th, you've got one more shot. Players, not plays. Get it to your best player.
Anticipating the pass, defense out there in dime. It's 3rd and goal.
Come on. 60 Maverick.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And he scores. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders make it a 9-point advantage. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
That one splits the uprights, and the Commanders make it a 10-point ball game.
Matt Gay to kick off for Washington.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. That's going to be taken in at the 8.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Finds his fullback. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's good for a Panthers first.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. But you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
Just one play into this drive, and they are already sitting on their own 45. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
You've set it downs for him from the 31. Working on 1st down. Finds him on the crossing route. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Hey, watch this, watch this!
Now we give to ETN running right. And he's only able to manage 1 yard. That's going to take us to the 2-minute warning.
Sometimes just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. Just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Second down pass play coming. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Kane Medrano makes the play. Reaches the 40. And the Commanders are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
The Commanders take over first and 10 at the 32-yard line.
First and 10 from the 32. From the gun, a run for Krosky Merritt. And he's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
19 targets.
Out of the gun, Daniels. He's got it. He's actually going to lose yards here. They take him down at the 10-yard line. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
Here we go, here we go.
Running back sent in motion. They're in long for him here. On the move, headed right. And he's going to have the Washington touchdown. The Commanders will add to their lead at the end of the half. Jaden Daniels with the touchdown.
These touchdowns on the season haven't all looked the same, but boy, has he made a habit of scoring touchdowns on the ground.
Gay to add the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Commanders take a 3-possession lead.
Commanders 17, Panthers nothing. Matt Gay to kick off for Washington.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. Return coming from the 6. And that is a crunching hit that ends our opening half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for
Now
Carolina.
Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. Play action now with Daniels. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80. Go.
Daniels now. That's low and bounces short of his man. Looking for his wide receiver there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Bronco 80. Ready, right?
Throw here, 3rd down. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down. The Commanders ready for the punt.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. This is a heater going deep. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. It got 2nd down.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation. It's just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
I'll try again from the 20 after the incompletion. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Gets it through the middle. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you got to admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. From the pistol, they're going to run with ETN. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Throwing from the gun. Brought in right side by McMillan. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Call it feel, Kate, call it instincts. I don't really care what you call it, but the best QBs, they can sense it. They know when that pressure's coming, and they know how to avoid it. Keep that play alive, extend it outside of the chaos, and go get your offense at completion.
About set. This is 3rd and 5. Quick pass, right side, complete. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Give him 13 on that play. And that's going to bring up a Carolina 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st down from the 42. down, looks like at the 32-yard line. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a Panthers first.
First and 10
Move the
at the
chains!
32-yard
Gotta
line.
move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
First and 10 from the 32. Out of the gun, a give to ETN. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
ETN, the ball carrier.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient, he was explosive, and he got a nice little gain on the ground.
First down run, nabs him 5, now second and 5. They'll get this up the middle to ETN. And they take it across the goal line for a Carolina touchdown. The Panthers start the second half with some needed points. He broke the tackle he needed to, Brock. And how about that effort then to keep it going and eventually reach that end zone?
Yeah, that's awesome on the offensive side. Defensively, not every missed tackle is the same. It may be on a stat sheet, but sometimes that help to finish a play isn't arriving quick enough, and you're the only one, the last line of defense. And in that moment, you got to scratch, you got to claw, you got to tear to make the stop. Because a broken tackle, it can mean a touchdown.
His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. First and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Play fake here, Daniels. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's second and 10.
Here we go, set. Viking, 18. Go.
Daniels setting up the play action. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. All right, short on marker for the moment, but they've got third and short coming up from their own 44.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Third and a lone yard coming up.
Ready. Count.
This one left for Daniels. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
Pickup. First down, Commanders.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10. Play action now. Daniels. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Let's go now. Panther 60, Panther 60.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Well, that's when you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
Ready? 60 Vikings, 18 Pioneer. Ready?
Third and long. They're going to throw. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on third down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. Fourth down coming up. They'll bring out the punter here. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. And he'll at least get this to register as inside the 20 on the stat sheet, as this is down at the 19-yard line. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. They'll come out throwing. Here comes the screen for Etienne. And some excellent work to drive them all the way out past the 30-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Inside handoff goes to Etienne. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's second and 6. He's going to throw this one. Short pass brought in. And he'll be out of bounds at his own 45. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And that's going to bring up a Carolina first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's the Panthers who have it to start, coming in trailing on the scoreboard. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Etienne gets it on his own lead. And he takes it up and across midfield to Commander's territory. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be second and 1.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Last run got him 9, so now they need 1 more here on second down. Here's Etienne, and he's able to reach the 40 on that play. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
7-yard gain.
You know, Kate, these are not the plays that are like bold in the stat sheet when you look back on it, but these are the kind of gains by the running back that keep the offense on schedule and move the chains.
Etienne gets it on the draw. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
As a play caller, Kate, I would always be a little cautious of a first down draw. I like it better when that defense is anticipating pass, when they were only anticipating getting the backfield and making that running back feel the pain.
A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's 2nd and 11. And again, throw out of the gun. He throws a bullet to... He's got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers making a 4-point game here in the 4th. Xavier Legette with the touchdown.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
They can tack on one more now, bring things back to within a field goal. And he connects there, so now another kick from him. A field goal will tie this game in the 4th.
The score, Commanders 17, Panthers 14. Ryan Fitzgerald to
Ball
kick
is
off
set
for
up, and it's
Carolina.
away. Just a 3-point game now. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. So first down from the 41.
Come on. Hey. Ready, right?
Now Daniels off the play action. He rolls to his right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. This is caught inside the 15. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that will set up 1st and goal.
And the Washington first down. 1st and goal, Washington.
From the red zone on 1st. And that is a Washington touchdown.
Into Evan Ingram.
The Commanders making a 9-point advantage. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Commanders 24, Panthers 14. Matt Gay to kick off.
Here's
for
Gay now to handle the
Washington.
kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Let it go.
Now throw to start the drive. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Kane Medrano makes the play. And the Commanders take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
Kate, can I be honest with you about something right here? I'm really curious about young quarterbacks when they struggle. Yeah, and there's part of me that, yeah, this isn't great, and he's going through tremendous adversity. But I love that he continues to be aggressive.
He's on the move past the 15. And he is in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Matt Gay to kick off for Washington.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
Second and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Almost had back-to-back interceptions. A chance for him now to clean things up here on second down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He's got him. That's McMillan. And they don't get any help on this second down, Brock. He is out right along the line, so no gain.
He steps out of bounds.
It was as if the defense knew what play was coming. That was a play they knew they could defend, and boy, did they ever, stopping it right at the line of scrimmage.
To the air on third and long. Incomplete. Great looking catch, but he lost track of that sideline and went out of bounds. We've got fourth down.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. Thinking interception to be had, and incompletion still pretty good for the defense.
No. Me.
Desperation time here. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes first and 10.
Cowboy 80, 70 Lions, 7 Pirates, 60 Mavericks, 60 Mavericks.
To throw, Daniels. Throw is caught. Touchdown, Washington! The Commanders keep adding to that fourth quarter lead.
Touchdown, Commanders!
Kate, every year, it's kind of like the Baskin-Robbins of tight ends. You get all sorts of different flavors. You get inline blockers. You get guys that can run routes. You got guys that can do a little bit of everything. And then you get a game changer. And this guy's a game changer.
The kick is good.
That one right down the middle. And the Commanders make it a 24-point ball game.
Panthers 14.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Return starts at the 3. They pull out the reverse. And they've got a long field ahead, Brock. They got to him early, and they laid a big hit on him.
Take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Offense showing trips outright as they get set for this first and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football. Well, at this point, Brock, the surprise isn't that he nearly threw another interception, right? It's that these guys actually let him off the hook defensively this time by dropping it.
Kate, they let him off the hook. Let him off the hook. And the stat sheet might forget that near interception, but the coaches won't. That's called a turnover-worthy play, and there have been way too many of them.
Stay at home. Defense is asleep.
2nd and 10, and they'll stick to the air. Lasers this one. He's got it deep downfield. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
This is thrown towards a defender instead, and he's the one who makes a play on the football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on 1st down.
I don't fault the look downfield at all. I mean, that was just a situation there where it's a better defensive play than the offense executing.
Go back in, go back in.
Here's a quick pass to the right side. Cut. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. He's going deep this time. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Now, can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on 4th down. Fourth down, pass coming. He's trying to go deep again. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers making the scoreboard look a touch better. Xavier Legette with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game.
There are a couple different ways now. You can win on the fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, well, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
And the Panthers leaving their guys out there. Look at this. They're trying for 2.
The Panthers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he makes the catch, so hope not entirely extinguished just yet. Still a little glimmer remaining as that makes it a 2-score game a year late. All right, partner, it is a small step on a long road back, but a necessary one. The touchdown and that conversion drop us back down to a 2-score game.
So you're saying there's a chance, Kate, just a little bit of a chance. Maybe they got to do it again, and again, and again. But all I know, time may not be on their side, but they did gain just a little bit of momentum.
This will end up as a touchback.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Ready? 70.
Hand off to Kronsky Merritt, running left. He spins right by him. Avoids a defender. We've got a foot race. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe, Brock, as he's set out. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's going to give the Commanders a 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence. Going
to the ground again on 1st. And it's a nice nice gain off a really good effort there just to stay upright.
He was brought down.
Minute 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from Charlotte. Commanders about to stay unbeaten once again. Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4.
Let's go.
Heads out on the bootleg. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
And those are the completions they rely on in their passing game.
That's good for a Washington first down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Ready.
Giving this to Kronsky-Merritt. And he nearly gets him another first down as they force him out just shy of the marker.
Even though that run did not net them a first down, I can promise you this, Kate. I promise you. I know how it works. They're going to circle that one. They're going to remember that one. And when they need some key yards on the ground, they'll come back to that call later.
Nearly broke even, but the defenders followed that zone read well. It's going to cost them about a yard. I think they might have taken that first down for granted there, Brock, and now their punishment is they got to figure out 3rd down.
Yeah, a little bit of questioning, some mind games now, right?
Yeah.
Why didn't that work out? Can we trust to run it here on 3rd down? Not a gigantic call, but one that certainly creates a lot of confusion.
3rd and just 2 to go.
Here we go. 70 Rangers. 70 Bronco 18. Pioneers.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Hits his running back. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
Ready.
They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
They're going to pass it here. Vacates quickly left side. Now here he goes. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
Kate, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But it nets the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Get it. Go.
Kronsky-Merritt gets it from the gun. He brushed him off with ease. He'll add to their lead on the final play of the game as he's in for the touchdown. The Commanders have likely locked up the win right there. Well, that one might not sit so well with everybody down on the field. Heck, maybe some of his own guys, too. But he had a chance at a touchdown as time expired, Brock, and it was just too much for him to resist.
Yeah, it probably will ruffle some of the older school feathers down on the sidelines. But for a lot of the guys coming into this league each year, they're used to it. If there's time left, if you're trying to score, you're going to want to eat, no matter what the game situation is, and they used every last second available.
So for Brock Huard and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Commanders as we say so long from Charlotte.
Well, no trip to the Northwest would be complete without a little rain, and we've got a lot of rain falling right now at Lumen Field in downtown Seattle. Today,